Good afternoon. We are live. This is Coach Jack Daniels at the Box Trainers channel. And it's a pleasure and an honor to be blessed with the opportunity from the Creator to have boxing dialogue with y'all. This is something that I anticipate doing every day. It is a part of what I enjoy doing. So, y'all jump on in because this is a live chat. And I'm not going to really get off into a subject per se, but I will get off into the issues that are surrounding boxing, boxing, surrounding boxing. Okay, now, Adrian Broner has perpetually put himself in a position where negative darts are being thrown at him, right? Now, I am not going to add to the chatter, the verbiage, the disdain, if you will, that people are considering when it comes to Adrian Broner. Ronnie Nelmy, salute. Salute to you, good brother. Now, it is common knowledge that Adrian Broner has made a complete fool of himself in his career in the boxing game. I'm not going to go off into to pointing fingers at what he did and uh, how he wasted a lifetime of his career, doing things that a normal-minded person in his position wouldn't do because that serves no purpose. The thing that should be discussed, in my opinion, is how we can get behind that brother and elevate his consciousness to the degree where he wants to change his behavior. Now, the point in that is, what satisfaction do people get by kicking a person when they're down? Should be the question. That should be the question. Adrian Broner made a huge contribution for the last, I want to say, 12, 15 years in the boxing game. He was one of the best, right? But somewhere in all the rigmarole and the misfortune that life puts upon us, RB, Adrian Broner, got caught up in trying to find an explanation for all the problems and scenarios that haunted him in his life. So it is alleged, I don't know, you don't really know, they took to alcohol. People tend to find weaker means to help them get through the day, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, or whatever, right? But I'm here to tell Adrian Broner and the rest of the world that is not an adequate explanation to make excuses for bad behavior and bad thoughts, bad thinking. People need to surrender to absolute absoluteness of righteousness. There is no in between when it comes to right. But we have been pushed back and kicked so many years that it is hard to distinguish from for most of us right from wrong. Like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner has been in a position where he's had so much money to flush $60 down the stool was something that he felt the need to do. Whether it was right or whether it was wrong is left up to those in a state of consciousness that know right from wrong. Apparently, uh, I'm not going to say that AB didn't know right from wrong at that juncture, but I will say his behavior indicated that he did it. So, again, I don't feel the inclination to kick a person when they're down. He flushed. Shout out to Rodney DeLimo. He flushed all his money, and now he's bitter. I concur. I concur, brother. He messed off all his money, and he's bitter. That's true. So, knowing that, what do we do? Do we continue to bash it, kick him, and critique his bad behavior? Or do we try to come up with a logical solution to try to help it? Now, we don't want to do that because that's not what people do. Correct? Isn't that correct? I think that's correct, man. That's the behavior pattern of the norm. That's a normal behavior. I ain't helping nobody. You know what I mean? Adrian Brown or anybody. I can't help him because I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? But is that true or is that not true? Is left to the demise of that person that believes that they can help nobody. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get to a little boxing, but with all the nonsense going on, that's becoming a task because it puts me in a position where I have to lay awake thinking about all the nonsense around. I got a comment yesterday from a fan, I guess, a person that was listening to the program, right? And he said, laugh out loud, um, uh, boxing will never collapse. And people have been talking about the things that I say for 20 years. Shout out to Bud Boxing. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, brother. That was the comment, right? And I'm like, I asked him, I retorted with, what have people been talking about for over 20 years? And did he not have some feelings behind what I said in regards to boxing is collapsing from within? Right? I'm still waiting on a response to that because I want to know. I have an inclination to try to understand where people are coming from as they perceive the things that are happening in boxing, that they probably get in situations where they get with their buddies or whoever it is that they conversation with, and they kick this around, right? Now, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. But I mean, me personally, I ain't got time for that gossip type um, uh, mentality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to hear negativity, right? It might not be negativity as far as the beholder is concerned, but the fact remains the same. Rodney and Lee and it at Telimo. Good afternoon. He was counting to Bud. I guess they know each other, which is a good thing. It shows that we coming together, and that's what it's all about. Brothers coming together. You know what I'm saying? Making something work, positive, right? Taking taking nothing and making something out of it. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to get into. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking, right? There'll come a time when I'll be able to act on everything that I say because my word is my bond. I can't speak for nobody else. But perpetrating fraud or lying, I've said this too many times. I just don't condone that. You know what I mean? I just can't condone that. But let's see if we can find some boxing. So, like, there is a good fight on the 20th that I know of that I'm quite sure you. I mean, you couldn't help know about the fight on the 20th of April between Ryan Garcia and Devin Dream Haney, right? That's a good fight. But the thing is, I mean, we just can't seem to get away from the negative things that associates itself with boxing, right? You know what I mean? It's like don't know. Ryan is either he. I mean, I've already given an opinion on what I think. I think Ryan's perpetrating fraud. I think Ryan is playing on his fan base and those that he know that's going to support him. I think he's playing on. I think that he's doing this again in the name of the dollar bill, right? To boost and build the war chest that's being paid off in the back end of the guaranteed money that they get in up front, right? That is pay-per-view. This is what this is all about, in my humble opinion, right? And I mean, if y'all think otherwise, but y'all let me know what you think, right? That's what we have. We this is a chat session, right? About boxing, right? And Ryan Garcia is just all over the board doing, I mean, ridiculous stuff. I mean, borderline retarded stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like he intentionally distracting the people that support him from them telling him, hey man, shouldn't you be training? Shouldn't you be, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for Devin Haney, because Devin Haney's getting ready. Everybody know that. And hey, look, check this out. People have already spent a large sum of money, say like 10,000 people have already bought tickets, right, on this fight. So there is no sense, logically speaking, for Ryan Garcia to put himself in a position that he can back out this fight. First of all, there's a contract involved. And if he breaches that, his career is over. Now, I don't know if that's being mentioned. If he breaches the contract, his career is over, and they're gonna tear him up in legal court, in civil court. They're gonna tear him up, right? His name is gonna be good as mums. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've also had a history with knowing the law, practice, as they say in the profession, practicing law, right? This Ron's behavior is a breach of contract if he don't make it to the April the 20th. You know what I'm saying? It's a breach of contract. So I don't know if everybody had really looked at it like that, but this is factual legal precedence, if you will, legal precedence, right? There's precedence to say that he can't do that, and if he breaches the scientific nature of the contract. I think he is training. The crazy stuff he's doing is drawing a lot of views, drawing a lot of thoughts. He better make it to the fight. Agreed. He will. This is a bunch of bull, a bunch of crap to put the energy into the fight, right? If he makes it to the fight, I'm going to see that fight. That's what this is about, right? Because I mean, I ain't mad at Ron. I mean, Ron's a capitalist, and this is what capitalists do. They suck all the energy, all the blood out of the issue, out of the circumstance, and that's what Ron is doing, people. Now y'all get that. Don't act like you don't get that now, because you're gonna make me think certain things that I don't want to think about. You heard me? Okay. Ryan Garcia is 25 years of age. He's 5'10" with a 7-inch arm reach. He's a right-hander. He has 45 wins, 20 by knockout. He has one loss. He has one stop. I'm gonna get to that. And both of those at the hands of Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Gervonta Tank knocked him down in the second, put him away in the 8th, right? And he has no draws. Ryan Garcia has never been a world champion, right? All of his accolades come from being a TikTok star, if you will, social media star, right? That's where all Ron's momentum comes from in regards to how people view him. He's a social media geek, if you will. So, Devin, the Dream Haney is 25 years of age. He's 5'9" with a 71-inch arm reach. Bam. He's a right-hander. He has 31 wins, 15 by way of knockout, no stops, no losses, and no draws. Right? He is formerly the undisputed lightweight champion, first of the four belt era, and remains at this juncture the WBC junior welterweight champion of the world. He is a two-division world champion, and at 25, those accolades are something I believe that should impress you. That shows that Devin Haney believes that he has the desire, the motivation to be the best boxer he can be, and that's what championship boxing is about, in my opinion. In my opinion, boxing is, I want to say, 75% psychological, right? It's what you store up in your thought process is what makes you great, or is what makes you a failure. We can take that and turn it around and spin it to those that actually have succeeded, but then lost the sensation of being great by doing something stupid. And again, I'm not kicking AB while he's down, but that sentiment falls in the category of Adrian Broner. Wow. So that fight, I am actually can't wait. I actually can't wait for that fight to take place, right? And not because of the normal person's thought process, whereas, man, Ryan Garcia might not make it to this fight. I don't think he's gonna make it to this fight. And who gonna substitute? And now I don't hold those sentiments. I believe that Ryan Garcia will show up because he ain't stupid. And like I said, if he don't show up, they're gonna roast him legally. They're gonna roast him, right? Look, man, I enjoyed y'all today, but the new guy on the block, Rodney, how you say that? Rodney Intelema. Salute to you, brother. With that, I need y'all to hit the. Okay, the brother said yes. Let me try that one more time. NT Lema. That sounds like Swahili, brother. Intelemo. That sounds like Swahili, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I have a little background with Swahili. You know what I'm saying? I can understand basically. Uh-oh. Right. Okay. Okay. Intelemo. Got you, brother. Shout out to the ship has sailed. Salute to you too, brother. And I'm feeling, and look, ain't no way in the world that I'm gonna sit back here and not take this platform and make the people that are engaging in the chat session in the platform proud of not only me but themselves. Because like I said, when I win, they gonna win. Y'all gonna win, right? This gonna be this is the way God wanted us all to think about one another. If I eat, y'all eat. If I eat, y'all eat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to be saying to yourself, "What are you talking about? Why you keep saying that?" Because that's what I mean. That's the school I came from. I didn't come from that. Man, I ain't tripping. That food crazy. I ain't giving nobody nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Right? Hit the damn subscription button, y'all. Hit the subscription button. Uh, uh, share my video with your friends. Hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comments section, and let's keep it moving. With that, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna have some boxing to talk about. A subject. You know what I'm saying? With that, later.